Hey y'all, welcome back to Jaxx Drinkwater's Southern Cooking and Barbecue. In today's video, I have Instant Pot Bacon Jam for you. I like to put bacon jam on everything, including waffles, burgers, charcuterie boards, breakfast toast, you name it, I'll put bacon jam on it. I'm gonna show you how to make it. Plug in your Instant Pot. We're gonna start frying us some bacon. So right now, even though it's plugged in, I have it off. We're gonna add in our 1 pound of bacon. Now, you want to make sure that you use a good quality bacon and make sure it's thick. And normally when you get the cheap bacon, you'll notice it's very fatty and thin. All right, let's give that a little stir around. Now we'll turn our Instant Pot on to the saute setting. So we're going to slowly bring this bacon up to temperature. And we're going to do our onions after our bacon is browned. I found that it's a lot easier to deglaze this after the bacon's done. While this is coming up to temperature, I'm just gonna throw me a little splatter screen on there. I'll leave a link below where you can pick one of those up. It is a counter saver, trust me. All right, so give this a stir real quick. So you can see that it's not all the way crispy. That's about what you want right there. I've turned the Instant Pot off. Take you a slotted spoon and start removing your bacon onto a plate. We're not going to be using all this grease in the bottom anyway, but we are going to use it to saute our onions in. So now, depending on how much grease you have left over, you might want to remove at least some of it. So we're going to remove a little bit of this grease, and then we're going to throw in our onions. So now let's throw in our onions. If you're new to the Instant Pot, let me just tell you, this stuff that's on the bottom, if you don't get it off, it will make your Instant Pot have a burn notice. It'll have a burn notice like it's having a child or something. All right, you can see my pot is totally clean now, so we've deglazed really good. So we just want to saute these onions until they're translucent. We're not totally translucent yet, but now's the time to go ahead and throw in our 5 cloves of smashed garlic. We're just going to saute that garlic in here for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then we'll be ready to move on to the next step. Next up, turn your Instant Pot off. Let's add in the rest of this ingredients here. First thing we got going in is a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar, a 1/2 cup of pure maple syrup, 1 teaspoon of adobo sauce plus 1 adobo pepper, a 1/2 teaspoon of paprika, 1 tablespoon of instant espresso. I'm just using this right here. This is Cafe Bastillo. This is the individual packs. And I think it was basically about 1 1/2 of these. Or I should say 1 1/2 of these. Add back our bacon. Give it a whirl about. Make sure all that is incorporated in. Oh, this already looks good. Like I could just eat it over some rice right now. Put your lid on it. Lock it down. Set your Instant Pot to pressure cook, and we're gonna pressure on high for 10 minutes and let the pressure come down naturally. That means don't touch it. Alrighty, we just took the lid off this joker and it looks fantastic. I know it looks a little thin, but let me just tell you this. Once we blend it up, that's going to thicken it some, and also as it cools down, it's going to thicken as well. So let's give it a whir about with our immersion blender. All right, I'm liking the consistency there. Again, it's got a little bit of chunk in it, which is what I like. We're going to let this cool down a bit and give it a sample. So it's cooled down a little bit, but it's going to be even thicker as it cools completely down. Let's give it a taste. Oh my God. Sweet, savory, you get a slight hint of coffee, but not overly powering. Remember, you can put this pretty much on anything. The sky is the limit. I have plans for this batch here, and I do want to say this, that little bit that I had was not the full batch. I still got a whole bunch more over there. What I'm going to be doing with this is I'm going to be making a video doing an Alabama bacon jammer burger. It's going to be delicious. If you want to know when that video comes out, you need to hit that subscribe button now. All right, guys, Instant Pot Bacon Jam. Do it.